Have you ever realized the more spiritually in tune you are, well, the more your spirit, you know what I'm saying, the more you're taking spirituality serious and the more you evolve with it, um, you will be misunderstood. Mystics just don't mystics just don't speak words, they speak frequency. This is like why my vocabulary might not be the best, but my energy will resonate to those that definitely understand what I'm coming they'll understand where I'm coming from. Your light will irritate a lot of people, and that's due to the fact that a lot of people are not willing to face their own inner battles. But that's not for you to fix for them. That's for them to figure out on their own. And they will always try to label you as like someone that is just because you have a lot of charisma, just because you have a lot of spiritual knowledge, that is, they like to say it's forbidden. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to realize that your power that you possess is way beyond this time. And that's something that you was just gifted with from the Most High. As your frequency evolves, as you evolve spiritually, and many people are not going to understand you. You know what I'm saying? You're not going, you know what I'm saying? You're breaking the patterns. You know what I'm saying? You're disrupting the labels that they really call bad, and you're using it for good purposes. And many people will get misled by that. You see it, you see it through clear as day, as they want you to stay in this fear-based mindset. And it's other people's fear that they always try to put on you to try to dim you down and try to not be the authentic version of yourself and wake up to the fullest potential that already aligns within you. I'm saying isolation is a proven point that you are in alignment. Because if you can be comfortable being by yourself and loving who you are, because that's really what it takes a lot of the times, loving who you are and being who you are, and you're not seeking validation. You're not seeking external things to make you feel good and happy about yourself. You built that foundation within yourself. And now you carry out the message. You spread the love. I'm saying you uplift. You make people, you inspire people, you encourage people to do better. And that's how it is on a spiritual journey. But a lot of times, your family is going to get misunderstood by this. People are going to get misunderstood by this. You're going to attract all types of people into your life. And that's due because of the impact that you really have. The light that you have is bright. I'm saying you have magnetic aura, strong presence. You know who you are. You're not, you know what I'm saying? You're not feeding the ego of what it wants you to do. You know what I'm saying? You blocking out the ego. And you stand firm. And many people aren't willing to actually accept what all this really comes with. once you actually start to actually see what's actually going on, what the actual real agendas are, you don't feed into that nonsense no more. Because what's the point of feeding into nonsense that you already know about? You should actually put people on to actually get them more aware. Because what is us fighting each other? All we do, like, keep it a stack, like, they just want us to fight each other, so we won't really actually see who the real enemy is. And I talked about this before, because this is why society is, you know what I'm saying, society really can't get it together. You feel me? Because we're unwilling to actually accept the, we're unwillingly, we're unwillingly, we're not willing to, we're not willing to actually accept what's actually going on. You know what I'm saying? And when you speak your truth, you know what I'm saying, and you have the source that guides you, and you actually have the info to back up with what you're saying, that's facts right there, right in people's faces. And people don't want to accept that truth, but they don't know, but they don't realize and not knowing that the truth will set you free. And I speak about this because people love and praise the Bible and go to church and all that, but not knowing that a lot of these, like the Bible that they throw in nowadays, it's a system control, and not knowing that a lot of them people, a lot of the versions of the Bible, many different versions of the Bible, by the way, are made by Freemasons. They're made by the R word, man. I'm trying to be careful because, you know what I'm saying, I can't speak about too much deep topics, but they are just know they're not the friendliest with kids, if you know what I'm saying. But those type of people really put their own, you know what I'm saying, they try to twist and turn everything around to try to make it seem like this spiritual knowledge and you going on this path and you understanding that this is a part of you, and you don't have to use it for bad purposes either. I'm saying there's bad, good. And a lot of people will mistake it to thinking it's bad. And see, when you actually really are someone that is evolving, and you just keep evolving, you just keep going forward, you just keep doing you, people realize that and they try to dim you down. They try to make you stoop down to their level. You know what I'm saying? They'll throw slick comments. They'll be very indirect, because the coward of them won't look you in the eye to eye, won't look you face to face and say it, what they really want to say. But instead, they'll hide. They'll hide behind the screen. They'll be very indirect. And you know what I'm saying, like, don't pay it no mind. Don't pay it no mind. Because their own inner battle ain't for you to face. And I never, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, the thing about it is they will always try to attack you with something physical. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're very spiritual. They can't touch your soul at all. You feel me? You spiritually aligned. They can't touch your essence. What you built up inside you speaks louder than what anything material possessions they have. That's like why they gotta attack you some way. And what is it? It's by the physical. But you know your spirit, once your spirit leaves, you're not gonna be able to take none of the material possessions that you ever got in the first place when you came here. You know what I'm saying? And people will sit up here and chase this material. People would be so materialistic and thinking like, oh yeah, now I have power. Meanwhile, you still feel empty on the inside. And meanwhile, you still trying to meanwhile, you feed negativity. And it blows my mind. And the only thing they can really do is attack you with the physical aspect of this world. And you pay that shit no mind. Because you know the struggles that actually comes with actually being someone that is spiritually evolved, spiritually in tune, because you're trying to do something that you really love. You're not out here selling your soul. You're not out here putting on a fucking mask. You're not out here trying to get people to like you, try to get people to be like you, try to get a bunch of followers so you can lead them down the wrong path. You're not trying to do that. You're trying to have everybody rise together and stand. But instead, people will try to label you as the bad guy, the bad person, the villain. It is what it is when it comes to that. But you got to realize your ancestors and your ancestors, spiritual guides, they always are behind you, supporting you, loving what you're doing. And you're going to be able to manifest what you really want, because the spiritual knowledge, and once they see that your soul is very purified and pure, and knowing that your intentions are straight pureness, feel me? They see that you have a good heart, pure heart. Yes, they will actually always look out for you. Now, you're going to have them little struggles, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to tell you, bro, you're going to have people that are just going to try to attack you anyway, any sort of way they can. And it's only in the physical. It's never about who your soul and how you carry yourself, your boundaries, your morals, your standards. It's never about that. But it's about you. But it's always about you hey, they see you doing a million things right. They see how disciplined you are, how you have discernment. You think with clarity. You're not out here trying to feed the nonsense of what this world wants to feed in. Because let's keep it a stack. Most people are low vibrational. They low vibrational because they eat bullshit. They chase money all day. And still, when they get that, they unhappy. And I wonder the fuck why. I'm not saying getting money's bad. I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying getting money is bad. I'm not saying don't get money. Obviously, you need it in this world. But there are some people that literally sell their soul out. Fake it till they make it. Put on this image, put on this facade as much as they can to get by. But you don't need to do that because you're authentic. You know what I'm saying? You're already carrying out the message that you were always supposed to carry out. I'm saying a lot of people will take the easy route, but you're not taking the easy route at all. You're staying true to who you are. And you seeing your vision through. And it's going to take longer. It might, you know what I'm saying, it's going to probably most likely take longer. You know what I'm saying? But them setbacks, all you just have to do is just see it through it. What is it all teaching us? And that's the thing, too. People act like they don't never had problems and shit. Like, people had problems all the fucking time, bro. Like, stop acting like you don't either. You feel me? And that's for the people that really want to try to come and attack you. They have their own problems as well. But all they trying to do is trying to attack you because your light stands out. I mean, it's because you stand out and your light shines so bright. They have to try to figure out a way to try to dim you down to their level and try to humble you. Meanwhile, you pulling people on. You telling them we together, you know what I'm saying? You know how we lock in. This ain't just a brand, man. This is a frequency. To always be that mystery that's what's inside you. You know what I'm saying? You can find the divine hidden in the shadows. And be that difference maker, man. You that difference maker. You're breaking generational curses. You're doing something that people only dream about, that people will never even think about doing because they don't have the courage enough to even attempt to do what you do. But you stand out and you don't go by this system. And people, you know what I'm saying? People that want to talk up in your ear about what you going through, let them talk. But only time will tell, right? Just like when people be going through their own situations. Hey, all you just trying to do, all you try to be is understanding. You know what I'm saying? You have, and this is exactly why it's like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people lack discernment. But you know, man, like, hey, this channel, it's really for the awakened minds. It's really for people that were never meant to fit into this world. I understand the struggles that you go through. I know you can't really talk to a lot of people about this. But it's cool, man. Let your mind be at ease. And let your vision manifest. Be positive. Make an impact in this world. Leave a legacy. For those who really want to actually realize the power that's within us all. You know we stand together. You know we rise in higher consciousness. You know how we get down? All give praise to the Most High. Some peace and love. Your spirit tells you to lock in if you made it this far.